And thank you once again for catching the hashtag replay. We are going to be talking about Wicked for good because I have been changed for good, you guys. Shout out to Winnie the Pooh for this tumbler because I'm going to use it to drink. I'm going to let y'all get in. And yeah, I so great. I told y'all I was gonna come back. God, give me a second. I have to, you know, get all my affairs in order before I start this. I'm still on vacation and I love it. But without further delay, we are going to talk about Wicked. So of course, I was going to do this backwards, but I decided that I was going to just start off with none other than Elphaba. Now, I enjoyed Elphaba Throp. I enjoyed what she stood for, what she was about. Elphaba was and always will be a good cautionary tale on why you should never meet your heroes. Because it's the saying goes, you never meet your heroes because they will disappoint you. And that is what happened. Elphaba held the wizard in high regards because she was taught that, oh, the wizard is amazing. The wizard is awesome. The wizard's this, wizard's that. He can do all those things. And then she met him and found out, like, so you can't do anything? Like, nothing at all. And that crushed that girl to the bone. And I do feel for her, and I knew she had to do what she had to do. You know, I did enjoy in the movie where, because Glinda wanted everybody to come around and sit along, where she was just like, we could do more, good together. So Glinda talking to so he was like, Elphaba, what you want? And Elphaba was like, I want this, that, and the third. He's like, bet. But then when she saw Dr. Dillerman in that cage, she was like, hold up. Elphaba's also the true definition of renege, because she reneged on her whole deal. She was like, yeah, you got my friend in a cage. That's just not how we gonna do it. So she had to turn up. So I love Elphaba. I love how it ended. I love how she got Fiero at the very end. I love that she didn't mind that he was, I guess, straw. It was very unstraw like. Hi, Romina. Very straw like. I love that. I love that they were able to go off. I did like the very end. Hi, Romina. I did like the very end where Elphaba, hi, Josiah, where Elphaba, pretty much not necessarily gave her magic to Oz, but what she did was she kind of told the magic of Oz, like, you know, Glinda got it. And I'm pretty sure the magic of Oz was like, wait, Glinda can do this? And they're like, yeah, Glinda can do this. Glinda got this. And then so the book opened up for Glinda. And that's where it should end. I don't want to see a part 3. I don't need to see a Wicked Act 3, Act 4. Let the movies end, y'all. Shoot. But that was Elphaba. If you want to see it, go back. Now we're going to move to Glinda Upland of the Upper Uplands. And I like Glinda, y'all. I like Glinda at the very beginning. A lot of people didn't. They thought that she was self-centered, self-absorbed, which she was. But I like that about people like Glinda, y'all. I did enjoy the fact where she was like, the artichoke is steamed. And, even Elphaba had to be like, okay, touche, Blondie. You got off on that one. I respect you. I respect that. But I do like the fact that they ended up becoming friends. And that, how y'all doing? That they end up becoming friends and that Glinda was pretty much like determined to do everything that Elphaba wanted out of her because she knew it was the right thing to do. Si lo hablo. And so what had happened was at the very end, she made sure to have all the people, all the animals and all that coming back. Like she was like, no, I want all y'all to come back. Don't run away. Like she didn't want her friend to die in vain. She wanted her friend's work to live on past her. And that's one thing that I love. She wanted her friend's work to live on past her. So shout out to Glenda for that too. And Glenda earned, you guys, that Grimmery to open up at the very end. I thoroughly enjoy. I thought about being the girl in the bubble. Glenda wasn't mad. Okay, a lot of people are saying Glenda wasn't mad enough for them, but she got a house dropped on her Elphaba sister. Granted, that house was warranted. That house should have been dropped on Nessa Rose. First act. First act, that house should have dropped. First act. First act. But here we are, second act. House ain't dropped. House ain't dropped. See, lo hablo. House did not drop, but she got to drop the second act. Once again, Elphaba wasn't mad enough for me because if you drop the house on my sister, God himself, Angel, Michael, all the archangels would have to come. Sí, lo hablo español. Michael the archangel, all the angels, shoot, even some of the demons was going to have to come back. Sí, lo hablo español. Tengo mi bachillerato en español en viví en América Latina por 2 años. Yo hablo perfecto y con fluido. Entonces, Michael the Archangel and even Satan the Devil gonna have to come and get me off of Glenda. Because ain't no way on God's green earth you gonna drop a house on my sister, regardless if she needed it or not. And I'm just gonna let that slide. No, 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 no. You gonna have to get these hands. The hands is gonna forget magic. And enough hands was thrown in there. So let's see what else. The Wizard Child. I did like Jeff Goldblum as the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, thank you for the emojis. I like that. Appreciate it. I do like Jeff Goldblum as the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I do like the fact that Elphaba. I do like the fact that Glenda told him that Elphaba was his daughter and that he needed to know that. And he felt so bad that he got his daughter sent on home to be with the Lord. I love the fact that she said, I will do another video later on in the month of December in Spanish. I promise you. And I'll tell you all about my time speaking Spanish. I'm glad that Glenda made him feel guilt and made him feel bad and made him make sure that he can live with that guilt forever and got him the heck up out of Dodge because the wizard was treacherous for what he was doing. But he was right about that. He said, these people love a lie. These people enjoy a lie. These people don't want the truth. Because if I was to give them the truth, they wouldn't accept it. Like the wizard said, I could tell them, y'all, that I ain't got no magic and that you have it all. They ain't going to believe me. And the wizard made sure that they didn't believe it. Shoot, Madame Morrible made sure of that too. But I did like the wizard. I did like the young wizard. I thought it was great. You know, y'all folks is messy. Don't get tangled up, y'all. And a lot of y'all are young that watch me. This is such a cautionary tale, y'all, that y'all do not have to live y'all lives like this. Because these was grown folk doing stuff they ain't had no business doing. And had they just done right by folk the first time around, we actually wouldn't have been a movie of Wicked. Y'all can learn a lot. And now, who else we have? We have Fear, Madame Morrible. Y'all, I didn't mind Michelle's performance as Madame Morrible. I thought she did great. John M. Chu did one Asia representation. That's why Michelle Yeoh was here. Shirley Ralph auditioned. Angela Bassett. There was people that have sung. Shirley Ralph actually played Madame Morrible on Broadway. So there are people that could have played her, that could have sung, because there's a part of Thank Goodness that Madame Morrible sings that was taken out because Michelle Yeoh cannot sing. So I'm like, but I love Michelle Yeoh's performance, y'all. I really do. I love the fact that she dropped that house on Nessa Rose. Nessa Rose deserved that house to be dropped on her. She deserved a house to be dropped on her. I want to know. I want people to understand that. Okay, if y'all drop a tornado if you liked Madame Morrible. Drop a tornado in the comments if you liked Madame Morrible. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and send me some hearts too, y'all. But if you liked Madame Morrible, drop me a tornado. Shoot, for Glenda, I think I want a crown. If you like it. Now, Firo, y'all, drop some straw or some corn if you liked Firo. I liked Firo, y'all. I did like the fact that he ended up becoming the Scarecrow, that he always wanted Elphaba. He left Glenda on his wedding day to go be with Elphaba. Glenda ain't do enough. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Who's coming in? He He left his own wife on his own wedding day to go be with her best friend. Men, if you'll take nothing else from that, y'all, bed. Glenda wasn't mad enough for Fiero for me, y'all, because I would have probably helped the guards put him on the pole. I would have helped Elphaba do the I would have actually helped him I would have helped the guards put him on the pole. Like, me and the guards would have been like, hey, guards, put him on the pole. Wait, you ain't hit him the right way. Here, let me help. And I'd get my wand and start here like this. Get my wand and start like this. Like, that would have been me. Shoot. That's how I would have done it. Y'all, let me see. What else do we have? Bach. I like Bach, y'all, as the Tin Man. I really do. I do like Bach. Bach was too obsessed with Glinda for me. Like, like Glinda showed you so many times. When people show you who they are, believe them, y'all. Bach has showed Glinda so many times. I'm sorry, Glinda showed Bach so many times. I don't want you. I don't care about you. I don't need you. And then he gonna be mad that he ended up with Nessa Rose. Like, you could have not even said hi to her, but you know that woman was deranged and crazy. Did you not see how her older sister was acting? I would have avoided the entire family, to be honest with you, because the moment I saw your sister act the way it was, I was like, wait, y'all related? You know what? Let me just go over here. I'm out. I'm out. But then he want to get mad, and then Nessa Rose casted that spell. A lot of people were shocked that Nessa Rose was able to do that. Y'all, she's Elphaba's sister. Of course, she knows how to, work magic. And Elphaba tried to save him, and he was like, Elphaba. She said Elphaba did this. I said, mm-mm. No, yo. I would have, we would have had some words, some palabras, y'all. So let's see. We have Nessa Rose. Y'all, whoever sees this, drop a house in the comments if you wanted Nessa Rose. If you wanted Nessa Rose to have a house dropped on her, leave house emojis throughout this entire thing if you wanted that house to drop on her. I was elated. I stood up and clapped. I feel like the house deserves an EGOT, an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony for being dropped on Nessa Rose. That was the true hero of the movie. That house was the true hero of the movie. It really, really was, you guys. And then, of course, y'all, last but not least, the Cowardly Lion. Y'all, if I was Elphaba and that Cowardly Lion was to go to those animals and say, she took me from my home, the only home I ever know, I would have been wearing him in the next scene. It would have been a nice, I was like, they'd have been like, oh, Elphaba, what you got on? What you with? A Cowardly Lion. I made it this morning. That's what I would have done if I was Elphaba. But y'all, let me know what y'all think. Y'all enjoyed coming on here saying hi to y'all. Let me know, y'all. Dígame sus pensamientos and sus sentimientos de Wicked. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about Wicked, y'all. Yo quiero escuchar. Yo quiero leer todos los comentarios. I want to read, see all the comments about Wicked, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share, come back. Your favorite uncle loves you always, and there is nothing you can do about it. Tengo lindo dia y ciao.